Hello. Yeah, happy Wednesday, everyone. Today is the fourth day of February 2026, Wednesday. Well, I'd like to share something new for today. However, before continuing, I would like to refresh that yesterday we were talking that my father-in-law brought me to the supplier in Manila. He introduced me and gave me the credit line of 30,000 per supplier, and they were 18 of them. So roughly, we have about 540,000 amount of stocks, amount of commodity that are ready for sale. So after which, I visited a bank manager and have a coffee talk about how to become rich. Yeah, that was how desperate I was before. And so, after giving him all the information as required by the bank manager, he requested me to practice only one important agreement, that if I have a 90 days credit line with my supplier in Manila, I will only pay the supplier on the date, the 90 days period. Either I sold all my stock or not, that I have to pay within 90 days as agreed. And so the business turned around. 90 days, before 90 days, I make another order, another invoice coming in, third invoice coming in. Yet I did not pay unless it is due on 90 days. With this kind of system, of course, the money accumulated in the bank. After 3 to 6 months, I was surprised to see that I have enough money. And so, I faithfully practice this 90-day term. I pay you only in 90 days, another order. After due of 90 days, I pay you again, and so on and so on and so on. There, I can feel that my business is running fluidly well. I can feel it. Nakikita ko naman, the in and out, the strong business drive. So I say, while the iron is hot, strike tayo because the iron is hot. Meaning, I have already the tempo. So I need to drive and drive and drive. And after almost a year, 8 months after, 10 months after, my company manager of the bank told me, "Sir, the bank, since you have a good daily balances, the bank will offer you a clean loan of 1 million. It started 1 million. Clean loan. Meaning to say, no mortgage, no tie-up, only signature. There I can feel ang credit line ko level up na. Akyat na. I am already pull up. I say, this is the advantage of the 19 days credit line. Well, while my bank deposit, while the figure is going up, it now comes to the stage of the power of cumulative saving. Cumulative na saving. Kumita na ako sa produkto ko, kumita rin pa ako ng interest sa nag-accumulate amount money in the bank. So that is how we play business. The playing of business today is do not follow the old style. The power of buying and selling is no longer practiced. Ay ngayon, ang practice ngayon is, after having a figure of money, see to it that the money begets money. It helps you earn. Yun ang laro. Yun ang laro. Until such time, until as today, iba na rin ang style. You see, after the world economic collapse, 2008, yung 1998, maraming changes. So even the style of doing business changed. Now that the world is unsafe, the world today is no longer the same as they were before. Medyo may kaguluhan ng konti, ano? Kasi there is what you call political rivalry, geopolitical conflict. This is what you call distribution problem. That's why kailangan iba ang laro. Today we play different way. When we do business today, since we have already the cash, since we have already reached the point of liquidity, ang style iba na, I demand my supply in Manila that I pay them cash. Kaliwaan tayo. However, give me extra discount. Kaliwaan yan. Another way of doing is that if you have enough liquidity, offer the supplier cash advance deposit so that you can have more extra discount. However, this is a little bit risk. Kasi nabayaran mo na hindi mo pa nakuha eh. So, di ba, risk? Yan. In business, there is always risk. However, the risk that we have to take as conservative should be calculated risk. Hindi yung sugal na talagang all-in ka tapos either win or loss. So that's sugal. And gambling is different from business. Well, guys, today I share to you the power of the 90 days term, that benefited us, the power of cumulative savings that also benefited us. So the world is no longer as they were before during the after war. That's why it needs for us to study more about the world situation, about our business, about the economy of our country, the economy of the region, the economy of the world. There, the more input you have, the more information you have, the better for you to get in a very good decision making. That's all, guys. Guys, thank you. I really appreciate your following me and subscribe.